From the mud to the rise, yeah, we built it on the grind. Trench talk, real talk, leave the fake ones behind. We don't fold, we don't break, every move we define. It's the code from the trenches where the real ones align.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, back in the trenches, bringing you the realest, rawest story out the chi. Today, we talking about the wildest hit in the city, THF TP, shot and killed over a stolen watch tied to Lil Zay Osama. The streets is talking, the ops is dissing, and the internet can't stop buzzing. Smash that like button, sub up, and let's get savage with it. Close your eyes and step into the heart of the South Side, where the air is thick with tension and every corner holds a story. It's a cold February afternoon, and TP, a known face in the hood, is out with his kids, just trying to be a regular dad for once, helping his daughter with a school project, thinking for a moment that life can be normal, that the streets might let him breathe. But in Chicago, the streets never sleep, and they never forget. There's no security detail, no crew watching his back, just TP, his little ones, and the hope that maybe, just maybe, the world will give him a pass today. The city is buzzing, cars rolling by, people minding their business, but danger lurks in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment. Suddenly, a car creeps up, engine rumbling low. The door swings open, and out jumps a gunman, face cold, eyes empty, heart colder than the Chicago wind. He doesn't hesitate, doesn't care about the kids, the families, the witnesses. He's not here for a warning or a conversation. He's here for retribution, for blood. Shots ring out, echoing through the block. TP drops right there, in front of his babies, his life snatched away in an instant. The kids' screams pierce the air, their innocence shattered, running for cover, their world forever changed by the violence of the streets. People scatter, some ducking for cover, others frozen in shock. But the shooter, he's unfazed, a ghost in the chaos, disappearing as quickly as he came, leaving nothing but pain and trauma behind. In that moment, the message is clear. In these streets, nobody is safe, not even a father trying to do right by his kids. The code is ruthless, the consequences permanent, and the scars run deep, not just for TP's family, but for everyone who witnessed the savagery of that day. When you dig into the streets of Chicago, every move, every betrayal, and every beef has a story. This one, it all circles back to a single, high-stakes item, a stolen watch. Lil Zay Osama, a heavyweight in the city's rap and street scene, had his prize watch taken, right from under his nose, by people he once called friends. He trusted his circle, never thinking one of his own would cross him. But in the trenches, loyalty is always up for grabs, and envy runs deep. Whispers on the block. As soon as the watch went missing, the streets lit up with rumors. Everyone wanted to know who had the nerve to snake Lil Zay Osama. The whispers turned into full-blown accusations, and all eyes landed on THF TP as the one who allegedly had a hand in the theft. Rap is a weapon. Lil Zay Osama didn't just let the situation slide. He started dropping hints in his music, weaving the story of the stolen watch and betrayal into his lyrics. These weren't just bars, they were warnings, coded messages that the streets understood loud and clear. Family confirmation, the speculation got even hotter when Lil Zay's own brother spoke out, confirming what everyone was already saying. Yeah, that was get back for the watch. That statement was the green light, proof that this wasn't just random violence, it was retaliation, pure and simple. Broken trust, Lil Zay. Osama's situation is a lesson in how quickly trust can turn into tragedy. He let his guard down, thinking his people were solid, but the lure of clout and fast money was too strong for some. Ops on the move. Once the word was out, the ops started sliding. In Chicago's drill scene, a slight like that doesn't go unanswered. The streets demanded blood, and TP was the one who ended up paying the ultimate price. The aftermath was messy. Rivals mocking TP's death online, rappers self-snitching in songs, and the whole city watching as real-life beef played out in real time. The feds didn't even have to dig. The music and social media posts told the whole story. This right here is Chicago drill culture stripped down to its rawest, most savage form. In these streets, disrespect ain't just words, it's a deadly game. You diss the dead, you flex on the ops, you throw shade where you shouldn't, and you're playing with fire. And in Chicago, fire burns quick and hard. When TP got dropped, the aftermath wasn't just quiet mourning, it was a full-blown internet frenzy. Ops flexing on IG. Right after TP's death, ops flooded Instagram, smoking on TP packs like trophies, mocking his passing with savage comments. They weren't just grieving, they were celebrating, turning tragedy into a spectacle. One of the cruelest lines thrown around was, "Hope this TP don't give me cancer." That's the level of cold-heartedness and disrespect that runs deep in this culture. Mockery and disrespect. This kind of behavior shows how brutal the drill scene can be. It's not just about beats and bars, it's about real lives, real pain, and real consequences. The disrespect online fuels the cycle of violence, keeping the beef alive long after the shots stop ringing. Music as confession. What's even more wild? Rappers themselves are dropping clues in their songs, self-snitching without even realizing it. They're spilling the tea on who did what, why the beef started, and who's responsible for the hits. It's like the police don't even have to work. The music does all the detective work for them. Bars as evidence. Every diss track, every line, every social media post is a piece of the puzzle. The feds listen close, piecing together these bars to build cases. In Chicago, the street drama plays out in real time, with the artists unknowingly narrating their own stories of crime and retribution. Shock that fades fast. When TP got killed, the city was shook, but only for a moment. That's the harsh reality of the trenches. One day you're trending, the next day you're just a memory. The block keeps spinning, indifferent to the lives lost. Family left to pick up pieces. TP's kids now have to grow up with trauma they never asked for. His family is left to pick up the shattered pieces of a life cut short. The pain runs deep, but the streets don't pause for grief. Lil Zay Osama's role. Meanwhile, Lil Zay Osama keeps grinding, rapping, flexing, and throwing shots at the ops. His music fuels the fire, keeps the story alive, and reminds everyone that the game is far from over. Feds, watching. But behind the scenes, the feds are listening. Every bar, every IG post, every diss track is under scrutiny. The music that pumps up the streets is also feeding the investigations, making sure no detail goes unnoticed. His ain't just a story, it's a lesson carved in cold steel. The streets, they don't love nobody. You can't play both sides trying to be half gangster and half family man. That line don't exist out here. If you got ops watching your every move, you can't be out here lacking, walking your kids to school projects like it's all good and safe. The code is savage and unforgiving. When they want you, they gon' get you, no matter who's standing next to you. TP thought he could live a normal life, be a dad, and still hold his ground in the streets. But the streets don't care about your intentions or your kids. They only see weakness, and they strike fast. It's simple. Respect is earned with loyalty and toughness. Betrayal or weakness, that's a death sentence. The game doesn't pause for family dinners or school projects. To all the youngins dreaming of jumping into the drill scene or street life, hear this loud and clear. The clout you chase is temporary, but the grave, that's forever. The fame, the followers, the hype, they vanish quick, but the consequences don't. Every flex, every diss, every stolen piece of jewelry could be your last move. The streets don't forgive mistakes, and the price is paid in blood. This is the raw, unfiltered truth behind the saga of THF TP, Lil Zay Osama, and that stolen watch that sparked a cold-blooded hit. It's a brutal reminder that in this game of death and clout, nobody truly wins. Families are broken, kids grow up too fast, and the cycle keeps spinning. So, what do you think? Was it worth it? Who's next in line? And who's really winning when the streets claim another soul? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more real talk from the trenches. Stay dangerous out there, because in this world, it's savage or nothing.